Hello everyone, I am Patil AG, Assistant Professor, HM College, Karan. Today we are going to learn about the Application Development Tool, Paper Second. In the ADT, there are the 4 units. Today we are going to learn about the working with classes. The first point is the class. What is class or the definition of the class? A class is a way to binding members of an object in a single unit. Members can be field, methods, properties, and events. Class is a template or a blueprint of an object. It supports for creating a user-defined data type, means abstract data type. With what is abstract data type? The abstract data type defined by its behavior from the point of view of user. In the class, a class definition starts with the keyword class, followed by the class name and the class body, and ended with the end class. Let's see the syntax for the class. Class, this is the keyword, name of the class. After the name, there is a body of the class, and the class is ended with end class. Here, the class is the keyword. In the name of the class, you can give any name for your class. Class is always ends with end class. A class may have following members. First one is the fields. Fields of a class called as a data members which hold the data of an object. Fields can be variable or array. Methods, it represents various operations on the data fields. The methods can be defined by using the procedures. Procedures may be subroutines or the class having the 4 members. The first member of a class is the fields, second is the methods, third one is the properties, and fourth one is the events. What is fields? The fields of a class called as a data members which hold data of an object. Fields can be variable or a array. What is the role of variable or array? It stores the data, it holds the data, and the collection of data, it's giving the name, and that's called the variable or a array. What is the difference between variable and the array? The variable holds only one value, and the array holds the bunch of or the collection of values. What is methods? It represents the various operation on the data, or means fields. The methods can be defined by using the procedures. In the procedure, there are the two types of procedures, may be the subroutine or a functions. Let's see about the properties and events. Properties. We can access the private fields data through the properties so that we can check whether the legal data is stored or not. The property can be read only, write only, and read write. There are the 3 properties, the read only, write only, and read write. Fourth one is the events. Event is an activity which occurs when a particular action is take place. Let's see about the objects. What is object? A class is just a description of some properties or methods and does not have a life of its own. In general, to execute the methods and use the property of a class, we can create an instance of a class, officially known as a object. Creating an instance of a class is referred to as instancing the class. Objects are instances of a class. The methods and the variables that constitute a class are called member of the class. Let's see the example for the object. Dimension a person as a C person, and the instantiate the object using the new keyword as follows. A person is equal to new. We can combine these two steps as follows. Dimension a person as a new C person, or dimension a person as a new c person is equal to new. Inside the class, the members are declared as either public, private, protected friend and protected friend. Let's see what is public, private, protected and friend. These are the access modifier. Let's see the public access modifier. Give the variable public access, which means there are the no restrictions on their accessibility. Second one is the private access modifier. Gives the variable private access, which means they are accessibility only from within their class, including any nested procedures. Third one is the protected. It gives the variable protected access, which means they are accessibility only from within their own class or from a class derived from that class. Fourth one is the friend access modifier. It gives the variable friend access, which means they are accessibility only from within the program that contains their declaration as well as anywhere else in the same assembly. Fifth one is the protected friend. It gives the variables both protected and friend access. These are the access modifiers. Methods. Methods represent the object built in a procedure. For example, a class named animal may have methods named sleeping and eating. You can define the methods by adding procedures, either subroutines or a function to your class. See, a class named animal and having the methods eating and sleeping. Let's public class animal. Here the public is the access modifier, class is the keyword and animal is the name of the class. The class is ended with the end class and this is the body of the class. In the body there are the methods, procedures, subroutines and functions are the called. The second thing is the public subroutine. This is the method. In this method there is a message box in brackets double quotation eating end sub. This is the subroutine. Here the sub is the keyword and this subroutine is ended with the end sub. Again the second method is called as a sleeping. Public sub sleeping. Message box sleeping end sub end. The next point is the properties. The proper object oriented way to implement a property is to use a private data member along with a special pair of function members. The private data members holds the property value. The pair of function members called accessors are used to get and set the property value. This promotes data encapsulation since we can restrict access to the property via code in the accessor functions, which can contain code to validate the data. The following code implements the age property. Let's see the example of the property. Private me age as an integer. Property age as an integer. Get age is equal to me age. And get. This is the get method. By using this method, we can just only assign the me age value into the age. After that, the set by value as an integer. Here the some validations here. If value is less than 0, then message box age cannot be negative. Else me age is equal to value means the whatever value which is in the value variable which is assigned to the me age. And if end set and end property. The second point is the procedure. Procedure is a self-contained block of a statement used to perform a specific task. The procedure may or may not return values. VB.NET provide the two types of the procedure. First one is the subroutines or the SUB functions. Subroutines. Subroutine is a self-contained block of a statement used to perform a specific task. It does not return only value to calling procedure. A sub keyword is used to define the subroutine. Let's see the syntax for the subroutine. Private, public, protected, these are the access modifiers. Sub is the keyword and the sub name. After that, the argument list, statement block, and end sub. This is the syntax for the subroutines. The syntax is started with the access modifier and the sub keyword and ended with the end sub. After the sub keyword, there is the name of the subroutines. After that, there are the statement blocks or the argument lists in the syntax. Here, the private, public, protected are the access modifiers. By default, it is a public. Sub is the keyword. Subname is the name of the subroutines. Argument list specify the list of the arguments, if any. End sub indicate the end of the subroutine body. In this lecture, we see the first point is the definition of a class. Second is the members of the class. In the members of the class, the first point is the fields. Second is the events. Third one is the methods. In the methods, there are the two types. First one is the subroutine and the functions. And in the property, there are the two types, set and